Hi guys, welcome to my channel, welcome back to my channel. Sorry, I'm starting this vlog really weirdly, but I'm doing an evening routine, so I'm quite chilled, which is quite nice. I will insert clips of my dinner, but I forgot to film them YouTube style, so sorry about that. But it's currently about 10 to 7. I have got back home from all the bits and pieces that I need to do today. This is an evening routine where I've not got work the next day. So I didn't have meal prep sorted. I don't have any like bags and stuff or lunches to prep for the next day. So this is kind of my everyday chilled evening routine. My eyebrows look a bit crazy because I've just had them tinted, and my eyebrows and tint take to each other like a duck to water. Honestly, disgraceful. But it's now time for me to have a dessert, put some YouTube on and kind of wind down for the night. I like to do this first and then kind of force myself to get up, brush my teeth, wash my face, because I don't want to brush my teeth before I have dessert, and I don't want to wash my teeth before I don't want to brush my teeth after I wash my face, because that's not good if you suffer with spots. So I'm going to kind of wind down, watch some YouTube, and then go and wash my face, brush my teeth, and then we need to plan for tomorrow. I've got a few bits and pieces in my room which need to be tidied away and put away, and then we are going to like just get everything prepped for tomorrow, get my pajamas on, we'll get into bed, read for a little bit, and then it'll be sleep time. Okay guys, so whilst I'm watching Belle and YouTube, I'm going to fill out my 5-minute journal prompt. However, I fill out the journal on my phone, and as I also film on my phone, I can't show you guys me like filling it out. I tried to download it on my laptop so you could see kind of for today, but it's not compatible with the laptop. So on there I fill out things that I've enjoyed today and something I'm grateful for. So it's just the last 2 prompts of the day. They do 5 prompts a day. In the morning it's 3 things I'm grateful for, things I'm going to do today, and then daily affirmation, and then evening it's the things that I've loved or enjoyed today and something I'm grateful for, or something that made me smile. I think actually something around those lines. So I really enjoy doing that each day, and obviously it's quite a nice diary to look back on. So I'm just literally, I have quite a slow evening, which is gorgeous. So I generally will just sit, chill. I've had dinner, I have had my dessert, so I know I've got Belle's video, and then I think who else has posted today? Someone else has. Let me check. And Stephanie's book verse is also posted today, so I will finish this video off and then watch that one, and then I will start getting ready for bed. I've also taken my pill and vitamins for the evening, and yeah, so once I've finished the couple of videos that I've got to watch from my subscriptions, I'll then go brush my teeth, wash my face, and sort my room out. So I'll see you guys when I'm doing that and check back in. And I might share what I wrote in my journal today as well, because it'll be interesting to see what I've done and what I enjoy and kind of what I've reflected on. Okay guys, so now that I've kind of caught up on YouTube, or sometimes if I've not read, I will read. If I don't read, then I will catch up on YouTube. I need to turn on the light. Hopefully that lighting's better. So evenings are, like I say, more chill. I have quite a busy morning. I believe my morning video will already be out by the time you're seeing this. So in the evenings are generally quite chilled. So I either, if I'm really into my book, then I will read. If I've got YouTube videos to watch, I'll watch some YouTube. If I'm in the middle of a TV series, then I'll put that on, or whatever. I kind of have, once I have dinner, I've got downtime, so I can do whatever I want, which is great because I live such a busy like morning, and then I go to work, or like today I got up, I went straight to the gym, I've then put in a work block, I've then literally not stopped, I've not really been home. So when I have such a busy day, it's really nice to have that kind of downtime just to chill, do whatever I want with. So while I'm sat, sometimes whilst I'm watching YouTube, other times I'll have done what I've done tonight, where I put on YouTube or whatever I'm watching, and then afterwards I will do this. So I will plan out my day for tomorrow. I use Notion for that, so I will show you that. But I thought I would share with you my highlights of the day, because that's what I did in my journal. So it's highlights of the day and then a lesson I learned. So I got the kind of prompts slightly wrong. So I gave 6 highlights today. Highlight number 1 was writing more of my dissertation, which actually I think by the time you guys are watching this, it should actually be written, which is just crazy because it's nowhere near written for a minute. So writing more of my dissertation. I spent time with my nephew. I laughed and spent time with my brother. We don't always get to spend kind of one-on-one time anymore, so that's really, really good. I'm wondering whether my head's cut off. After checking that, I've realised this lighting is awful, because I've only got one like overhead light. Awful. So I'm so sorry about that. But while I quickly go through it, so 6, writing more of my dissertation, spending time with my nephew, having laughs and like one-on-one with brother. I spent some time with my dad, which was really, really nice. I got my eyebrows done, which, they needed doing. And what was the last one? There was definitely one more. I honestly can't remember. It might have been Starbucks, to be fair, or getting my workouts done or something. But there's obviously so many things that to be grateful and to highlight during the day, and I try to go for 5. So even on days where I have like really rubbish days, I will pick out 5 things that are highlights for me that have gone well. That is good. And then what did I learn today? Can't remember what I wrote. I think it was something to do with about the time that I spent with my nephew. That's it. One of the prompts underneath says, what made you smile today? And I said spending time with my nephew, which was absolutely wonderful. So like I say, in the evening, I will show you this as well on my laptop, but I'm a stickler for like reminders and habits. So I actually write my evening routine down in my reminders app, same with my morning routine, and I have like a habits tracker. So I will show you those as well, and then we will plan our day together. So I will turn my camera around so you guys can see the laptop screen, and let's plan for tomorrow. Okay guys, so you guys can now see my laptop. I'm hoping you can kind of see what I'm doing clearly. Trying to get it so that you guys can see my laptop screen as well as me still be able to use my laptop. So I use a Notion page, and on this Notion page it's just got a daily schedule, my day's intentions, and then my evening check-in. What I will do is I set that fresh every day for the evening. So I will write in the one thing I'm proud of for today, and then I can use that as motivation for tomorrow. So I write in those today, and then tomorrow I can have that still there, and then I will refresh it for the night before, if that makes sense. So when I look at it tomorrow, it will actually be today's kind of writing on there. So one thing I'm proud of today is writing more of my dissertation, as that's been a massive task for me. What felt heavy or draining? Having to complete 2 workouts because I postponed one, and I'm grateful for one-on-one time with my nephew. I normally get a lot of time with my niece, but not my nephew. Okay, and what must I do tomorrow? What's the most important thing? So I need to finish my methodology, as that actually needs to be done. My self-care task will be lunch out with a friend, and my momentum builder will be completing my workout, and then I will fill it in today I'm feeling when I do it. So I need to then review my tasks from the day. So I'm currently filming my evening routine, so I will take that as done, because obviously by the time it gets to tomorrow it will be done. I'm in the middle of filming my reaction to books. I'm in the middle of filming my pages for the week, and those will actually be finished tomorrow, so that'll be good. And I'm still writing my methodology. In my weekly planning, that's all the tasks that I want to do for the week. So that is kind of my weekly task. I have quite a busy day tomorrow, so I would normally meal prep on a Friday, but because tomorrow is busy, I'm going to meal prep on Sunday, and it isn't too bad because I'm not working this week, so next week, so I've kind of got a little bit of leeway. And also, like, routines are meant to be adapted to you. So what else do I need to do tomorrow? I might analyze results if I get time, but I'm not going to stress and try and put that in. I won't update my series tracker just yet, and I won't update my reading tracker. They are mostly updated, to be fair. I will put them as in progress because I have started them for this month, so that's fine. I don't need to add any more in the do it today. We will go back to the daily plan. So now I go down this left hand column and I fill in what I'm doing at each time. So it's just our time block, just roughly, to see what I'm doing. So at 5 o'clock I will be sleeping and then doing my morning routine, and at 6 we will do my workout. Generally I give myself an hour for that, even though it's not that long, because I always procrastinate it and it ends up taking longer than it should. At 7 I will have brekkie and I will shower, get ready for the day. At 8 o'clock then I will do uni work until about 11, I reckon, like a 3-hour work block. I don't tend to work straight for 3 hours, but I will try and get as much done in that time. And then at 11 o'clock I will probably read or chill out, watch some YouTube, whatever. I'm going out for lunch at 2. I'm going out with my friend Amelia, and I will probably be out for 2 to 3 hours, so I'll block all of that out. In the evening at about 6 o'clock I am cooking dinner for me and my parents. So I'll have dinner and cook dinner, and then so I kind of know that this is my day. So at 1 o'clock I need to get ready. What I might do is at 11 I might continue the uni work, as that will be a nice big block, and then I can read until at 12. So I need to get ready at 1. Once I get back from lunch with Amelia, it will be more reading and chilling, because that hour is kind of like interchangeable. If I spend more time with Amelia, then that hour might go. If I don't, then I might have more time time, and then I might get some editing done or some other bits done. After I cook dinner at 7, my evenings are relatively chilled. So I know at 9 o'clock I will be reading, and at 10 o'clock and 11 o'clock I aim to be asleep. 7 o'clock is generally chill, watch TV, spend time with family, and again with 8 o'clock. Sometimes I'll put on there to read at 8, sometimes I won't. So that's kind of my daily plan. Let me check my content planning. I'm currently filming my evening routine, so I'll move that to filmed, and then those are also in the middle. So that's just, I've checked everything off, I've filled out everything I need to fill out on here, and that is done. So that's my daily plan done. But what I will show you now quickly is my reminders. So this is how I set up my life. So I have my morning routine in there. Let me make that full screen. And I have numbered 1 to 10 exactly what I do in the morning. Silly things like brush my teeth, have breakfast, check my phone. Not because if they're not on there I won't remember, but because it structures my day, and I work well with a structure. If it's not structured, I don't want to know. Same with my evening routine, that is also all there. So, and then I also have some other to-dos that are scheduled in with like general things like days that I normally wash my hair, days that I meal prep, days I go shopping. So, and I schedule them to come up each day. So these are the ones that I need to do today. And I've had dinner, I've done my journal, I've taken my pill. So the last things I need to do is I need to brush my teeth and wash my face. And then that's my day done. And once that's done, that's a win. I also track it all on a habit tracker. For some people this is overkill. You don't need to do this. This is just what helps make my brain feel better. I like to mark it off, and then I like to tick it off on here as well with pretty pictures. Again, everything that I do, everything that I need to get done, it's done by days as well. So the days that I need to do some cleaning, it's on there. So on a Friday it will have my meal prep and cleaning on there, and on other days it just has everything else. And I normally filter it by the ones that are unmet. So then each day I know kind of what I've got left, and it's very visual, and I can see it when it needs to get done. And I just want every month to be 100% done. It's just a little dopamine kick. So that is kind of how I structure my life. So I plan for my day the night before, and then I will tick off all my reminders, my to-do list. It's all normally on my phone. I do like to do Notion on my laptop. I check my emails, I make sure that I'm not missing anything, and yeah, I just kind of like to keep very on top of things. If I've got a schedule, when I wake up in the morning, I know what's expected of me. I will check it in the morning, I will see what time these things need to be done by, and I'm not strict to it. So like this morning I said that I was going to wake up, get to the gym, go to the gym, get to Starbucks by, I think it was like 7 a.m. Now that was very optimistic. It was either 7 or 8 a.m. That was very optimistic. I didn't get there until 9. It's not the end of the world. I didn't get upset because I didn't get there in time. I just adjusted my schedule, but I knew I had a schedule there, and for that I was so productive today. And I like to have that set up the night before, just so I'm set up for success. I find I use my night and my evening routines to set myself up for success. So things like making your lunch the night before, normally I do that in my evening routine. Packing my bags for the next day, evening routine. Tidying my room. I go to bed every night and I do what I call, and what a few people on TikTok and that call, a shutdown routine. So every night I will tidy all the bits and pieces that are in my room. You'll see that in a minute. I will fill my drinks bottle up for tomorrow, so that's ready to go in the morning. So when I'm doing my workout first thing, I have a drink. Or when I don't know, if I wake up in the night and I'm thirsty, I've got a drink there. Everything is ready for the next day. I get my clothes out for the next day on the floor, ready to go, or hung up, or whatever it may look like. It's all completely ready and organised and set up, because that means that in the morning when I'm tired, when I'm trying to get up at 5:30, I don't need to think. My morning routine, my evening routine has a lot more like nitty gritty steps to make my morning routine, which is 10 steps long, smooth. And that's why an evening routine is so important. And just getting to bed, like I like to go to bed at 9 o'clock, then I've got an hour reading before I go to sleep at 10. So let's tidy up my room, finish off, kind of do my shutdown routine, and sort everything out. So I have put everything that needs tidying away on my bed or needs sorting. These two need filling up, ready for the morning. Those bits and pieces need to go away. Laptop needs to go away. Just, I do this every night. So now I look at my bits and pieces that need to go away. It's not that bad. My room's not a mess. I found it helps so much. Some days I go to bed and my room is an absolute, or come to this point and my room's an absolute tip, and I will still tidy it before I go to sleep. So let's cue the montage and get that done. So before I go and brush my teeth and everything, I'm going to tie my hair in my protective hairstyle for the evening, which will be a plait for tonight. So I will do that, and you'll see from that little montage I didn't sort out my bottles. I tend to fill them up whilst I'm brushing my teeth. I find brushing my teeth extremely boring, so I like to find something to do whilst brushing them. Generally it is filling up my drinks bottle. I also haven't finished my, oh, it's just out of shot, I haven't finished my Coke can, so I will probably move that so it sits on my desk, and then I can have that as like motivation when doing my uni work tomorrow. Oh, there is no better feeling than brushing your hair sometimes. This hairbrush tonight is just giving me the perfect amount of like scalp scratch. So yeah, I'm going to plait my hair and then I will come back to you when I'm brushing my teeth. Before we go and brush my teeth, my hair's in a plait, and I just want to say, I don't know whether it's oil I'm using, the heat protectant that I'm using, or the new hair mask that I tried on my hair last Friday. I mean, it can't be that, but or the fact that I'm sleeping on silk sheets now. Silk sheets, silk pillowcases, but my hair is so soft now. I only did wash my hair yesterday, but I bleach my hair. I don't know if you can tell, I bleach my hair, and I've never been one for like soft hair. It's always been kind of wiry and I don't know, just a bit out of control. And recently I've been trying to like hair mask it once a week. So what I'll do is tomorrow, actually, because it's Friday, I will shower, wash my hair, and then put my hair in a hair mask. And normally whilst my hair's in a hair mask, I will clean my room or the bathroom or whatever needs doing for like the 10-15 minutes that it needs to be in, and then rinse it out in the sink in cold water as well. But my hair is just so soft. Any bleached hair girls, like it just, you'll understand what I mean. I'm going to keep going with kind of what I've been doing, and then if it continues to stay like this, I will leave kind of a hair care routine maybe in the future, because I feel like it's needed. It's so, I can't even describe to you how soft it is. I've never been one to have like really soft hair either, but it's gorgeous. And I just put some oil in my hair. I don't do that every night, but I'm washing my hair tomorrow, so I feel like I can. I am not one of those people that can put oil in their hair every day and it looks really shiny. Mine just looks really greasy. So I like to put it in just kind of after I've washed my hair when my hair is wet, or when I've just dried it. And then that's generally okay. Or when I'm gonna wash my hair tomorrow, just put a little bit on the ends, because then it will take the oil cast out. But loving it. Right, I'm going to go brush my teeth, wash my face, try and sort these sorry, I'm looking in my mirror, like I'm not just ignoring you. I feel really bad, but you are kind of sat right in front of my mirror. I feel like I've shown this before, but this is kind of my vanity setup. So when you normally sit about here, so I look in my mirror instead of looking at you. I'm so sorry. To check that I'm in focus. But I need to go brush my teeth, wash my face, try and sort these crazy eyebrows out. The fact I'm literally looking at myself, laughing at how silly I look. They'll look great once they like calm down, but wow. It's because I've not had them done in a while, so she's had to like really tint them. Yeah, it's crazy. My brother's gonna see me tomorrow and just wet himself laughing. He loves it when I get my eyebrows done because I just look like a clown. Right, brush my teeth, wash my face. Best part of the day, get into bed. I can get into bed. It's on my room. I'm gonna fill up my water bottles and cups for tomorrow. My new my water bottle's new, and the reason I've got it is because I'm thinking it's a litre water bottle, and that can be like my emotional support water bottle, and then I only have to drink 3 a day. So I'm thinking I might not fill up my Starbucks one and just leave it. I think that might be a good plan. Rinse out and refill my new bottle, and then if I drink 3 a day, that's 3 litres. Whereas my Starbucks one, I need to drink, at the moment I'm trying to drink 2.5 litres of water, but I'm thinking of potentially doing the 75 like soft/medium in October. So that might be a series coming out on here and the short form part. But with that in mind, I want to try and up my water to 3 litres in preparation for it being a rule in that. I know that's kind of not how it works, but my body struggles to go from like no water to lots of water. But like I say, I already do 2.5, but for 2.5 with my Starbucks, it's 3 cups and 400 millilitres. So I generally end up drinking like about 4 anyway. So that's 2.8. So I'm feeling like just three lots of my bottle might be easier, but that might not be as easy to chug, which some days I do have to do because I'm like, oh, it's like 2 o'clock and I've drank no water. Right, I'm just rambling now. I'm so sorry. This is literally how my evening goes. Like my brain just kind of, as soon as I've had dinner and kind of sat down to watch YouTube for like my dessert and stuff, my brain shuts off and I'm like, yeah, it's just ramble. What you're hearing is what I'm thinking. So teeth, face, get changed. I need to go downstairs. I need to put my chicken that I had left over in the fridge if my dad's not already done it, and potentially see my mum. Hopefully she should be home soon from getting our nails done. Let's do that. Let's finally get fully ready for bed, and then we can get in bed and we can read. And I'm currently reading Yellow Face by R.F. Kuang. It's interesting. I don't know what to think so far, so I need to like get more into it. I'm only 11% in. I started it today on audio, so it's going to be interesting to go from audio to read. Oh my gosh, my plants need watering. I was just boasting about how much my plants were thriving. Maybe I'll do that as well while I'm brushing my teeth. Let's go. Okay guys, so teeth are brush, floss, mouthwash, looking beautiful and stunning, sparkling. Sorry, that's what my niece does to me every time she brushes her teeth. She's like, are they shiny? I'm like, yeah. Now time to wash my face. So if I have makeup on, then I do a double cleanse of the Soap and Glory face wash, which for most will be too harsh, too fragranced. I get it. For me, perfect. Don't know why, just agrees with my skin. But when I'm not wearing makeup, it's always, and my skin in general always is like the less is more approach. So I was trying a one face wash a day, but I was still breaking out. So I've tried a new face wash and I got the CeraVe foaming cleanser, as I've heard so many good things about this brand. I'm loving it so far. So I wash my face with CeraVe morning and night. And like I say, if I've got makeup on, I use the Soap and Glory because I find that gives me a really good deep clean, gets my makeup off, and then I will go in with CeraVe afterwards just to like finalize the clean. So literally just, I get my hands a little bit damp, pump the CeraVe on, lather it up, straight on my face. Oh, and then I will rinse it off. Oh, need to really try and not scrub too hard because I don't want to irritate them, but get some of that skin dye off because they is looking crazy. And yeah, and then I just rinse it with water. I pat my face down rather than with like a towel or a flannel. I've been told by my doctor to air dry it. I can't let my skin air dry. It literally just, oh no, sensory issue. So I was gonna order the face towels, like the throwaway face towel, single use. And then my mum went to me, we've got another roll of kitchen roll in the kitchen, just use that. And I was like, that's so much cheaper. So I literally just get a square of kitchen roll each day, and because I'm not, it's quite harsh and it's not soft, but because I'm not rubbing my skin and my skin is wet, I just pat my skin down, and then when it's wet and it's soft and it's kind of softened up, I'll then like rub away the excess. But yeah, and then I just rinse it off. Once my skin is dry, I go in with one pump of the Soap and Glory Cloud Jeans night cream, and then I put on my Carmex. I literally love Carmex. I feel like that is like a dream brand to be sponsored by, because I've got unopened Carmex in my drawer because I just love it so much, and like there's times where I forget how many I've got, so I will go to the shop and buy it. I am one of those people though, I don't like the kind of fruity Carmex. I like just original. My mum bought me a passion fruit one once to try, didn't like it. I picked up a strawberry one myself a couple of times just because that was all that was there and I needed lip balm. Don't like it. Just doesn't moisturise my lips as much as the original does. So yeah, I just go in with original classic Carmex. Like I say, I've got the fruity ones and I am using them up, but if someone was to ask me, recommend a lip balm, it'd be original Carmex. I love it. Just, oh, it smells good, makes my lips look like just fresh, and oh, just love it. So let's go get changed and then we can I need to do the last couple of bits which I'll do off camera, so I will see you once I'm changed and getting into bed. I forgot to show you that I actually picked out my outfit for tomorrow, so crazy camera work for me. I've got shorts, sports bra, pants, socks, and my little therapy band with my shoes. That's what I need for the morning. Ready for the gym, which I will just do my workout downstairs because I'm going to work out and then get straight onto uni work. And I feel like after today's productive day, it just shows I need to get up at 5:30. So let's get changed. Okay guys, it is 9 o'clock. So this clip's going to be really backlit. I'm so sorry, but it is 9 o'clock. I've got my earplugs for when I want to go to sleep. They're just your bog standard earplugs, the foam ones. I'm trialing these out. If I see like a big improvement, then I might invest, but we'll see. I've got my eye mask for when I go to sleep. And my teddy, which I cuddle most nights, this is Mimi. I got her when going to O2 Arena. And yeah, so it's now 9 o'clock. I'm gonna sit down and read Yellowface for probably around an hour. If I doze off before then, I doze off before then. If not, then I will stop around 10ish, turn the lights out and really try and get some sleep. But thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna end this video here now because it's not like we're on FaceTime and you want to see me sleep. That's just creepy. So thank you so much for tuning in on this video. If you want to see my morning routine, that's also on my channel, so go and check that out. Comment down below kind of what's your one non-negotiable that you do every single night to set you up for bed, because obviously I've shown quite a few in this routine, but definitely for me it's like my hygiene routine. It's brush my teeth, wash my face. I'll do that rain, shine, home, away. Obviously not every night is this serene, this calm, this quiet. Obviously some nights I get home if I'm out seeing friends, or if I'm watching football with mum and dad or whatever. Some nights aren't always like this. I don't always have this big amount of time to do my evening routine, and I feel like that's very crucial because a lot of the time you see on YouTube, you see these big elaborate night routines, and I've done it before where I've watched them and I'm like, I feel like I'm failing because I'm not like scrubbing my whole body and moisturizing from head to toe, and I don't know, journaling about 16 different prompts. Like, there's so many different night routines which you see in, and morning routines I guess, but night routines especially, where everyone's like, you need this to set your day up for tomorrow. My bare minimum that I do every single day without fail is clean my room for the night, for the next day. Kind of bare minimum for me when I'm working is pack my bag, but some days I'm so tired. If I'm busy, if I'm out late, I will put that off to the morning. I get up early enough that I've got time to do it in the morning. It just makes my morning routine a lot more rushed and it makes me feel a little bit more stressed in the morning, so I try not to. But bare minimum, tidy room, brush, floss and mouthwash, and clean my face. That is literally bare minimum. Even when I go out drinking and I come home and I'm obviously a little bit intoxicated, I will still brush my teeth, floss and mouthwash, and I will still wash my face 9 times out of 10. That's kind of my non-negotiables. So comment down below your non-negotiables of what you do every single time you do your evening routine, every single day. What is like the one thing that you kind of have to do? Make sure you like, comment and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye guys.